Hey, how are you? So I continue on this stuff with my expression evaluation thing, and I stopped on validating if I could add stuff to my formula expression. So I could, and I cemented that into the test over here. And actually, I want to continue on adding um, another checker, and this is more about like initial logic. I want to test if I could validate cases where I would have 10 plus or something like that, just a simple expression without anything else. And I want to try and validate if this would fail, because obviously the formula kind of expects initially, a correct formula would expect something like this, right? If there's a plus, then there should be something on the right side. So yeah. So I don't need that and that and that and that. And so I would really expect to have, oh yeah, let's have 11 first. 11, oops. So this would be a correct test. So okay, and this and succeeds. Um, operator check. So I literally want to check if I can perform this stuff. And yeah, let's save it, run it. So of course this worked. Succeeds. Operator check, yeah. And I actually want to have a validator function, and I'm gonna write it kind of off screen and then return. All right, so I created a postfix function which just returns true. So yeah, I have to validate that my postfix is correct, and I pass in the result of postfix, and yeah, just output it, and I pass it as a just a borrowed value. What I need right now is I need to create a temporary let mutable, I'll call it a stack. It's going to be also a vector of, maybe I will need to have it boxed, but let's find out as I go. Operand. All right. It's mutable, and I'm going to, I guess I will create it vec with capacity of initial postfix length. So this way, at least when I will be adding stuff to currently empty array, the internal structure will not resize constantly, because at this point I know the amount of items inside, and yeah, this is just going to be more merciful on the memory. So what do I do? For postfix item in postfix, all right. If the item I need to check if the operand is of a type. Let me see. If let's so I've got operands. They can be numbers. Oh yeah. If let how do I do this? Operand operator token. Something. Then yeah, I'm gonna print it out just for now. Yeah, found operator. Yeah, operator. I'm gonna call it an O. An O, and this else. Everything else supposedly should come into stack. So stack push P. Let's see if it's going to complain, because oh yeah, I forget. Yeah, let's close this. If let O, so this should be equals to P. So if technically it finds an operator and matches it, then yeah, adds to it, and otherwise just yeah. It should work because I'm not borrowing the P forever. It's a temporary stack also. So by the end of this stuff, of this function, this stack will deallocate. I'm not holding ownership of the postfix, so yeah, it should be fine. Oh, and let me press yes. So I saved it. All right, let's run it. And of course I messed up. Oh, just a formatting issue. Oh. All right, so this is nice, not a serious error. So it still worked. Where is the output of my code? Found operator plus. All right. So, all right, when there's an operator found, we know it works. Then I need to get let left equals stack. No, first of all, it's going to be right. So yeah, let's back up a bit first. So I am getting postfix. So this is the functions that we want to evaluate literally like here. So it's going to hold two items. We encountered 11 when we parsed it, then we encountered 10 when we parse it, and the plus is going to be like the last operator, like in here. So yeah, and this means that the right item, I need to get it first because it's on top of a stack currently, and then yeah, so I need to get the right first. I need to get 10, which is on the right side of an operator. So let's right equal stack pop bam stack pop. All right, and what do I do if do I unwrap? All right, if some. So when we pop an item from a stack, it means that there's a item in there wrapped in a sum. Sum R equals to right. And if some left equals to left, this is not right. If this is there, I think I should be able to do this. Yeah, let's see. So I'm gonna print something just to make the code run. Okay. Cannot apply unary operator. All right. All right. So yeah, my test failed. Expected bool found. What is this supposed to mean? Found. If flat. Sum R. Okay. How do I? So Rust. Unwrap sum. All right, so what we have in here is drink. A drink is an option. Unwrap. Unwrap returns a panic when it receives a none. Okay, so technically I could operate with errors, but I don't want to panic. I don't want it to panic. Well, okay. So if we do have something on the right, then this is okay. I'm gonna make it ugly just to make it work. Then I will create a test for this, and whenever it works, I will align it better. If let some L equals to left, then um, stack needs to have pushed thing into it. So when we encounter operator, we already know that we have two items on the stack. We should have two items on the stack to make operation on. And when we have an operation done, so plus worked on these two stuff, then I need to have another operator in there. And I just need to. So this is a dry run stuff, so we can just add a number or whatever inside of there. And I don't really care about the types inside, so we'll just add the zero float in there. Uh, yeah, so found operator. So and if this didn't work, then break. So I'm gonna break out of it. Hmm. Let's see. I think I need to have a mutable thing holding a valid or whatever. Let mute valid equals to false for now. So every time I step into here, I need to say valid equals to false still. And I came in here, valid equals true. And this should say valid equals true for now. So we encounter something, it's still valid. Yeah, well, this is debatable. See, I don't really know what I'm doing, right? Operator token. So this is, yeah, the operation stuff that we have should be a sign of correct um, implementation. So if we do find, so every time, oh shit, every time we step into reading a next item in postfix, we assume that uh, we are in unknown territory. So we push some items, numbers, strings, whatever inside there. And then, all right, we have enough items for the operator token to make the operation. We pop stuff from it. We create operation. So we pop items. So we know that we can read them. And once we read them, we push our result and we say, all right, we are done with operation and we're good, right? And then eventually, when the last operator was finished, there should be no items. There should be no items in postfix, and this will not be reset. And the last operation should set this to true. And this break is not needed because I wasn't really sure what I'm doing. So yeah, this is a mouthful, if some and some, but this is the best I got. I don't want this to bubble up the error of some sorts, because yeah, for now I can read this better. So yeah, at least, oh yeah, and I can return the valid. Valid. So the valid started off as false. Then we went into this loop and the thing gives us valid, the result of the last operator. And technically, I know for sure that valid and the stack, the temporary stack that we have, its length should be 1, because the result is a stack of lengths 1 because we pushed something to it. I wonder if this code is correct. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Talking and writing is hard. This and write it. So code is kind of right, and let's run it. Shit. Expected at operand found in consider borrowing right in here. All right. So since we receive a bunch of immutable stuff, and not we receive a bunch of borrowed stuff. Then the stack believes that whatever we have in there, it's not stored by the stack itself. There's stuff that owns all these things. So there's outer scope that owns the data, and the stack only knows that it's gonna return it back. So in this implementation, for now, it's just fine. So this worked, and the expression apparently, wait, hold on. Succeeds operator check, and assert postfix is valid. So it has a true. But we also want to see it fail, right? So the code is there. Yank. Go in there and paste. And let's call it fails operator check. On write. So what I want to check is, oh come on, I should be in normal mode. All right, so parse postfix. I know it's okay, it's like a redundant check already. And is postfix valid? Should be false. Now I'm not making full message in here. I just want to be sure that I have items enough on a stack to perform, and I can negotiate the problem. So, and then I did mention that I'm going to refactor the error creation, and this will be given, oh shit, failed, and one failed. There you go, there's some sort of an issue, and I believe I didn't cover like string ending on a white empty space. Let me check this idea. Shit. So I encountered another problem with my test. So technically, this check that I wanted performed. I know for a fact that this postfix is not valid. And I know that this is valid. Let's also create, since this was such an issue, I want to create the same for the right. Sorry, for the left, rather. On the left. So this should be this. Come on, where is the plus? Yes. This also should be incorrect. See, we are getting the thing. So I will fix the issue of expression ending on nothing, which we just saw. But for the test case, I still need to be able to read whatever shit I have in here. But yeah, I will add the test ending on an operator. It sucks it happened, but at least I know it happened. So there you go. There's too much happened during this recording. I hope you liked it, and see you next time.